So here we are on another project with the truck. I already did the headliner. Now I want to do the door cards. And on the door cards you can see that the fabric right here and here is plastic welded to the back. Now I can scrape those welds off and then try and re-screw it on later once I wrap it, but I'm going to try an easier way and wrap it while it's on the door. So I want to tape off most of everything so I don't get covered in the glue to attach to the fabric. So I'm going to try and do right here and try and do it here. And again, this is the first time for me trying to cover something in fabric without removing a panel like the small piece. So we're going to see what happens with this and see if I can make it work to match the headliner in the truck. So I'm going to, as you can see, I already started taping it just to get the good edge going. I wish I had some newspaper, the doot. So I'm going to cover up. The bottom should be a lot easier than the top because the top has a heavy curve in it. So I'm going to at least try the bottom and see what happens. See if I can get this to actually look halfway decent. And again, if you're doing this yourself, you definitely don't want the glue all over the panel anywhere. So it's definitely good to cover it up. Before I paint it, I'm also going to glue it. I'm going to put cardboard underneath so I don't get spray everywhere. So as you can see, I already have it taped off. I already trimmed my fabric. A good tool to have is a putty knife to push it in the crevices. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down a couple layers of the glue on top of the fabric and then on the flannel that I'm wrapping it with. And again, make sure I'm getting the edges really good so when I tuck it, it sticks. Staying as close as possible so I don't get overspray everywhere. And again, I'm going to spray my fabric. Now we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put the fabric on and use the putty knife to start from the middle and work my way out. Alright, so now I'm going to lay my fabric on top of it. I got to make sure I have enough on both ends so when I tuck it, I'm going to pat it down, and then you take the putty knife and push it in the crevice. You can see it's already starting to tighten up a little bit as I push it in. The hardest part is probably going to be the corners. You just got to squeeze it between the original fabric and the plastic, and you'll feel it go in when it does it. And now I just got to do the edge, which this is gonna suck if you can see it. Now if you pinch the corners and push it down in, you'll see it get rid of the folds. So it comes out really, really nice in the corners. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to take a razor blade, trim it up. The hardest one is going to be up here with the curve. I'm going to use a razor and cut inside the edge. Now this is where you really need patience because you don't want to accidentally cut too much fabric. Now I'm pulling the fabric as I cut. This is a very thick fabric. Go real slow around the edges. Now that I got it cut off, I'm going to recheck my edges and remove the tape. Again, one last time. And there you go. It's wrapped. I already got this top piece taped out. I got to spray this and my fabric. So, see how this goes. And of course, I put something behind here so I don't get sticky shit everywhere. And again, I get the edges really good and then spray my fabric. Let that sit for a minute and then I'll go ahead and add some more. Alright, now I'm gonna stick the fabric. Try and get all the wrinkles out. And use your putty knife. Because it's warm out, this is going to stick quick. Now I'm going to trim it up. So as you can see, after trimming it up, it came out pretty good. The edges Edges are a little frail. I'm not really sure if I can take more spray and put it on the end of a putty and kind of wedge it in there to keep the edges from frilling out. For the first time ever doing it, I can't complain, and it's not perfect. It's an old truck, so it works. And then later on, when we give you the overview of the whole truck, you'll see everything put together. But at least for now, you can see how to kind of reupholster doors. So if you like, click that like button, subscribe, definitely leave us comments. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere else. You can see all the pictures of Project Ram on Facebook. So I hope you guys enjoyed reupholstering the doors.